Hey guys, look who it is! It's Warcraft Joe! I'm doing a panda thing because thanks to Wildmino, this is the next one people want. So let's have a look, you see. So today is a slightly different one because I'm going from the bottom to the top. I currently do play monks, so I kind of know some of their abilities. I don't know that many though, unfortunately. I'm a bit of an idiot when it comes to monks, to be brutally honest. But I do have some mounts. They're pretty cool. Aha! Whee! Makes logical sense, doesn't it? Panda in a Jade Serpent mount. I'm going to go right up to the random most highest peak inside Orgrimmar, which is this little thing here. Not going up there. Here. Ah! Glitchy. So just to clarify, I am Windwalker, getting my honor talents. This is the only spec that monks have now, like I said on my DK one, or if you've not seen it, or if it's not out yet, there's the DK one. They got rid of like 90% of specs in the game, so I currently play monks, so some of these abilities I recognise, like Chi Burst, like Tiger's Lust, that's pretty much it. Energizing Elixir, I know that one. Eye of the Tiger is the thrill of the fight. Yeah, I'm just reading the you know, that one. Eye of the Tiger is the thrill of the fight. I had to go monk though, and had to be a panda because, you know, panda, monk, makes sense. So to begin with, majority of these are like a lot of these abilities and a lot of these talents are the same as they are in live. Like there's just that one, that one, that one, that one. I think that one as well. And that one's an ability, like a lot of them are still there in the game. But to go over the passive stuff, there isn't that many, which is quite a good thing. There's Windwalker, which is the stance. It's just become a passive ability, so everyone gets it. You and your allies within 10 yards have a 10% increased movement speed. Mastery combo strikes. I have quite a small amount of mastery, but this gives me 22% more damage when you are not repeat of this previous ability. So, what that means is if I don't do the same ability, it increases 22% more damage. I don't know why that's there, I don't know why that's a thing, but apparently it is. But Afterlife is the one that's currently alive and I quite like it. When you kill an enemy, you summon a healing sphere, healing you for 46,152 when you walk through it. When you kill an enemy with Blackout Kick, you have a 50% chance to summon a Chi Sphere, granting 1 Chi when you walk through it. That's currently in live and I quite like it because, especially if you've got full Chi or full health, you can be running around a full area and then you can walk back the way you've come and you've just got these spheres just dotted around. You're like, I was here. Okay. Zen Pilgrimage. Your spirit travels to the peak of Serenity in Pandaria, leaving your body. Use Zen Pilgrimage again to return back to the nearest departure point. That's in live, it's still the same thing. And you have monk quests where you use that to do that. This is a weird thing. Transcendence, because there's two of them. There's Transcendence there, Transcendence there. Your body and spirit swap locations. Split your body and spirit, leaving your spirit behind for 15 minutes. Use Transcendence Transfer to swap back to your spirit. Swap locations with your spirit. I don't get that whatsoever. But they're going on my bar because they're a thing. This is my favourite ability all monks have, or just Windwalker monks have. Touch of Karma. All damage you take is redirected to the enemy target as nature damage over 6 seconds. Damage cannot exceed 50% of your maximum health, lasts 10 seconds. So they've nerfed it a little bit. There's also Touch of Death, which is just an OP ability. But basically all the damage that's done to you is redirected as nature damage towards your target, but cannot exceed 50% of your health. You know. With Touch of Death, use your ancient Pandara knowledge to autonomy. I can never say that word right, even in uni lectures I can never say it. To inflict mortal damage to an enemy after 8 seconds. The target will take damage equal to the maximum health reduced against players. Basically, it'll kill in one hit, which If they've nerfed that to the point where it doesn't kill you in one death, like in one hit, then it should be touch of almost death, or touch of just quite not death, because it's in the freaking title. So if it's not a one hit, if it's like a not one shot kill, then why have it in the game, or why call it touch of death? Tiger Palm. Windwalker monks still have chi, so they all have. Some of them have generate chi, some of them use chi. Shut up! Someone using his horn to yell, "I'm at the door," instead of knocking on the door for some reason. Tiger Palm. Attack with the palm of your hand, dealing 3084 damage. Tiger Palm has an 8% chance to make your next blackout kick, costing no chi. Oh, shut up. Idiot outside, 1 second. Just my hair. I don't care about the guy outside. He's a guy outside doing some random crap. This seems very like low damage compared to the mages and the warlocks and DKs I've been playing with recently. Storm, Earth, and Fire. Split into 3 elemental spirits for 15 seconds. Each spirit dealing 45% of normal damage and healing. You directly control the Storm spirit, while Earth and Fire spirits mimic your attacks on nearby enemies. While active, casting Storm, Earth, and Fire again will cause your spirits to fixate on your target. Okay, so that's a bit weird. Spinning Crane Kick. Yay! Channeled. Costs 3 G, because we have 5 now instead of 4, which is quite a good thing. Spinning while kicking in the air, dealing 15,384 damage over 1.2 seconds to enemies within 8 yards. Spinning Crane Kick's damage is increased by 50% for each unique target you've struck in the last 15 seconds. With your main abilities, which is Tiger Palm, Blackout Kick, and Rising Sun Kick. And then you've got Spear Hand Strike, which is just an interrupt for spellcasters, preventing them from using the ability. Blah, blah, blah. You know, the boring stuff. Roll, which is the roll a short distance. Rising Sun Kick, kick upwards, dealing 28,845 damage and reducing the effectiveness of healing on the target for 10 seconds. So yeah, that's quite a good ability. That's going number 3. Resuscitate. It's basically, hey look, I want to revive my friend or whatever, and it gets 35% of maximum health and mana. It cannot be cast while in combat. So that's an out of combat res. Provoke is a taunt. Taunts the target and causes them to move toward you at 50% increased speed, so it's a slightly better version of taunt. Paralysis incapacitates the target for 1 minute, limited 1 damage will cancel the effect. Flying Serpent Kick, kind of a movement thing, but also kind of a damage thing as well. Soar forwards through the air at high speed for 2 seconds. If used again while active, you will land, dealing 2,065 damage to all enemies within 8 yards, and reducing movement speed by 70% for 4 seconds. So that's kind of like a roll, but also a damage dealer. So it's quite cool. And the legendary Fists of Fury. Because why wouldn't you have Fists of Fury? Fists of Fury. It's a channeled ability and uses 3G. Pummels all targets in front of you, dealing 96,150 damage over 3.3 seconds. Can be channeled while moving. So basically, if your target is running away, you can still move after him and deal damage, but I don't know how fast it is. Diffuse, a fast and effective spell healing the target for 15,000. So if you know, they got rid of, I think it's Soothing Mist. You'll find out when I do the healing one next. But they got rid of an ability, a healing ability. So what they've done is they've given them the same ability back, but a slightly different version. I don't like that. I don't like monks healing anymore. I fell in love with it. It was so nice. It was just constant heals. Like, whenever I was healing my monk, no one really died that often unless like the tank was almost dead. So it's like heal the tank before a DPS person dies. Like, you want to heal the tank as fast as possible and keep him alive, because if he dies, everyone else dies. Yay, wipe. Anyway, disable. Reduces the target's movement speed by 50% for 15 seconds. Duration refreshed by your melee attacks. Targets already snared will be rooted for 8 seconds instead. So it's just another paralysis kind of thing. That seems to have a lot of them. Detox removes all poisons and diseases effects from your target. That's going here. Crackling Jade Lightning. Channel Jade Lightning causing 3,267 nature damage over 3.3 seconds to the target and sometimes knocking back melee attackers. Yeah, it's going down on D because I don't have enough space, and backup kick I've already got. Right, so that's all the abilities done. Bye bye Lore Walker Show title plate. Oh, I have mail. I embody Punchu. Alright, so now let's look at some talents. You have to give me a break every now and then because my throat is pretty crap right now. I've done a lot of these videos and my voice is going. So let's have a look. Let's go left from right, I think. Oh, Chi Wave. A wave of Chi energy flows through friends and foes, dealing 2,019 nature damage or 1,223 healing. Bounces up to 7 times to targets within 25 yards. Okay, so that's the kind of heal damagey thing. Eye of the Tiger. I just want that so I can sing Eye of the Tiger all the time. Tiger Palm also applies Eye of the Tiger, dealing 5,768 nature damage to the enemy and healing 5,768 healing to the monk every 8 seconds. And then Chi Blast is massive, hurls a torrent of Chi energy up to 40 yards forward, dealing 11,635 nature damage to all enemies and 10,576 healing to the monk and all eyes in its path. I like that one, but I just want to sing Eye of the Tiger. The eye of the tiger, rising up to the challenge of arrival. It's the last no survivor. I can't remember the lyrics, so if they're wrong, I'm sorry. Chi Torpedo replaces roll. Torpedoes you forward in long distance, increasing your movement speed by 30% for 10 seconds, stacking up to 2 times. So it's kind of like roll. I prefer roll. Tiger Lust increases a friendly target's movement speed by 70% for 6 seconds and removes all roots and snares. Celetary? I don't know. Reduces the cooldown of roll by 5 seconds and increases the maximum number of charges by 1. I'm going to go for that one, just because I don't like Chi Torpedo. Energizing Elixir. Chug an energizing elixir, refilling your all energy and Chi. That's quite cool. Ascension. Passive. Increases your maximum Chi by 1 and your energy regeneration by 15%. I don't know what my current energy regeneration is, anyway. How much stamina have I got? Fucking hell, 4,000. Jesus Christ, I've got so little agility too. Power Strikes. Every 15 seconds, your next Tiger Palm generates 1 additional Chi. Honestly, I like that. Ascension. Kind of gives a bonus to my main ability. And now I have 6 Chi. Yay. Level 60 Ring of Peace. Form a ring of peace around the friendly target for 8 seconds. Enemies in the ring that use a harmful spell or ability will be knocked out of the ring. Dizzying Kicks. Backup Kick also reduces the target's movement speed by 70% for 3 seconds. Leg Sweep knocks down all enemies within 5 yards, stunning them all for 5 seconds. I love Ring of Peace. I honestly think that's damn cool. 75. Healing Elixir. Drinking a Healing Elixir, healing you for 50% of your maximum health. Healing Elixir will automatically trigger if you drop below 35% health and a charge is available. Okay. Diffuse Magic. Reduces magic damage you take by 60% for 6 seconds. Transfers all current active harmful spells on you back to their original caster if possible. Deepen Harm. Dampen Harm, not Deepen Harm. What the hell am I on about? Reduces all damage you take by 30% from the next 3 attacks that damage you for 15% or more of your maximum health. Castable while stunned. Okay. So I'm kind of comparing PvP talents because honestly, PvP talents, they look shit, but they also seem pretty cool. I quite like that one actually. But then Healing Elixir. There we go. I'll just go for that one. Shove that down there. Level 90, Rushing Jade Wind. Summons a whirling tornado around you, causing 20,777 damage over 4.9 seconds to enemies within 8 yards. Okay. Evoke Ection the White Tiger. I can never say that name, so sorry if I said it wrong. Summons an effigy of Ection. It might be Shun or Un or I don't know. The White Tiger for 45 seconds. He attacks your primary target and strikes 3 enemies within 10 yards every 1 second. The Tiger with Tiger Lightning for 2,562 nature damage. Honestly, it doesn't seem that good. I quite like that actually. Hit combo. Each successive attack that triggers combo strikes in a row grants 1% increased damage, stacking up to 10 times. Combo strikes. Is that a thing? Yes, it is. I quite like that hit combo. Chi Orbit. Every 5 seconds, an orb of energy forms and rotates around you until it impacts an enemy, dealing 11,538 damage to all nearby enemies. Maximum 4 orbs. That seems really cool, actually. Like orbs going around you until it impacts into an enemy, dealing a large amount of damage. That's pretty cool. Whirling Dragon Punch. Performs a devastating whirling upward strike, dealing 41,538 second damage to all nearby enemies. Jesus Christ! Only enable while Fist of Fury and Rising Sun are on cooldown. Serenity. Enter an elevated state of mental and physical serenity for 10 seconds. While in this state, you deal 40% increased damage and healing, and all chi consumers are free and have 50% reduced cooldown. Okay, that seems really cool. But I really like that. There we go, done them all. Yippee-ki-yay! Now I have to sort out my bar because my bar is tragic. I'm gonna shove that there, and that's a heal, touch of death. Off into stem and fire. Oops. Which one was that? Was that Jade Lightning thingy? I think it was. Yes. I really like that actually. There we go. Process can shut down there, spear hand there. There we go, that's a decent bar. Now time to go test it out. On the training dummies, which are down here, if I remember correctly. I need to find one that isn't being used. This one. Hello DK dude. How are you? Roll. Yeah, this seems really... Jesus, that was quite a big amount. And... 5. That's pretty cool actually. That was a mistake. Ring of Peace. Yay, so that's Windwalker. So it seems pretty cool actually, I quite like that. It's kind of decent amount of damage, but not as much as spellcasters, which then creates the problem, have they nerfed monks too much? Have they changed too much about monks to make them logically usable and logically like an outright good damage dealer? Because I just filmed the mage one, which you probably haven't seen yet, because I'm doing it down a list that's on the WoW Amino on the app. You can go download it on iOS. It's not sponsored, by the way. I just think it's an amazing, great WoW community app. You should definitely go check that out. I currently have 500 followers, so yay, I'm popular on something. And yeah, Monks seem a little bit crap, to be honest. Now, I'm going to go healing. I currently actually mained this. I play all of these specs, so I have 2 currently in live. I mained Windwalker, and this seems a lot... It's very similar. It's pretty much exactly the same with a slight change. Now, healing is going to be different. I'm going to have to link target myself. Ah! So many abilities. Another big change is that healing monks no longer have the dual spec thing, the 2 like stances you used to be able to have. So currently in live, you have 2 specs, stances, not specs, but they basically are specs, where one's damage and one's a healing, or like healing spec, like stance. Why do I keep saying spec? It's stance. And the main problem with it that I've got is, it's good. It's sometimes annoying as hell because you forget to change and then you're doing damage to nothing. But let's get into this. Teaching of the Monastery. Tiger Palm causes your next Blackout Kick to strike an additional time, stacking up to 3. Blackout Kick has a 50% chance to reset the remaining cooldown of Rising Sun Kick. So this is the big change. Soothing Mist is actually a passive ability now, whereas it's in live it's currently a active ability where you can press it and heal, and it's a massive, really good healing. A fuse involving Mist, Vify or whatever it is, and Life Cocoon also trigger Soothing Mist. After casting these spells, you continue to channel healing mists into the target, healing them for 1,699 health every 0.4 seconds until you take another action. Bye bye Soothing Mist. You were so useful, and so worth it. But not anymore. You shit. I want to use it as an ability. Gusts of Mists, it's another mastery thing. Everyone has a mastery thing, but this one seems actually quite good. If used Renewing Mist, Enveloping Mist, and Vivify or whatever it is, also causes a gust of healing mists, instantly healing the primary target for 4,606 health. Now, Zen Pilgrimage is a monk thing, so get over it. Vivify is the main healer. It's the main heal. It's down there. 1 second. Let me just sort this bar out. Drop all the heals up here. Yeah, there we go. Vivify causes a huge surge of invigorating mists around the target, healing them for their nearest 2 injured allies for 8,489. So the best way to do that is basically have the tank targeted and cast that constantly. Not a tank. So monk healers are still going to be quite useful, they're just not going to be as useful. Transcendence we went over and down the bottom. Basically, that and that work together. That effectively splits your body and spirit together, and you leave with your spirit, and then you can transfer it back, or they swap locations. Tiger Palm's a large damage dealer, or your main damage dealer. Basically, attack with palm your arm and do 3,000 damage. Thunder Focus T! Yay! Receive a jolt of energy, empowering your next spell cast. Renewing Mist does not trigger cooldown. If fuse healing effects increased by 200%, Enveloping Mist's instant cast. Enveloping Mist is currently instant cast with Soothing Mist, so I guess that's to kind of combat that loss of health or loss of speed. Essence Font, castable while moving, Vivify no mana cost. How much mana cost does that cost? Fucking tons. So that's quite nice actually. I also like the fact that these guys have no chi, so it's just all that mana resource. So Thunder Focus T can go down here with my T's that will be here because I know there's more. Spinning Crane Kick is the Spinning Crane Kick thing that I showed you earlier, which is you spin around kicking in the air, dealing 10,000 damage over 12 seconds to enemies within 8 yards. Roll is you roll a short distance. Rising Sun Kick, kick upwards, dealing 18,522 damage. Now, this whole thing with the stances not being in the game anymore means that your bar is now full of heals and attack damage at the same time. Whereas with the stances, you could have it so you had a stance bar, one stance bar for healing, one stance bar for damage, and you never had to put them on the same section. And you could just put like T's or like roll and like transcendence and anything that was you could use on both specs on like a top bar like here. So on my 1 to equals, I could have the stance specific abilities, and then from Q on here to anywhere down here, I could have ones that were usable on both specs or stances or whatever. Jesus, that guy's loud. Do you mind, Shaman? You loud bastard. But anyway, Revival heals all party and raid members within 40 yards for 22,226 and clears them of all harm. Jesus, that is an amazing heal and a great like combination of abilities. It's basically detox mixed with a massive heal, so that's quite good. Yet we still have detox, which just removes all magic poisons and disease effects from the target. Resurrect is just a healing, is just a resurrection. Renewing Mist surrounds the target with healing mists, restoring 26,209 health over 20 seconds. If Renewing Mist heals a target past the maximum health, it will travel to another injured ally within 20 yards. Each time Renewing Mist heals, it has a 4% chance to increase the healing effect of the next verifier by 40%. So now that is an amazing heal, Renewing Mist, because it used to be just a dot, like a really small healing dot, which made very little sense in my opinion. Reawaken returns all dead party members to life with 35% of maximum health and mana. Cannot be cast while in combat. As I think cannot be cast in combat. That doesn't say, but that's a heal anyway. Reawaken can go here. It's revive anyway. Provoke we still have for some reason. I don't get why. Because now that fucks up my bar, because I usually have provoke on Q, so I can sort of have the abilities and then target it or whatever. Paralysis, I have got my bar, but it's just incapacitate the target for 1 minute, limited to 1, but damage will cancel the effect. I'm sorry about this noise. People are trying out all new lightning effects and things. Life Cocoon. Encases the target in a cocoon of chi energy for 12 seconds, absorbing 96,203 damage and increasing all healing effects. All healing over time received by 15%. So Life Cocoon is a heal, and it's already got my bar, but it seems pretty cool. Essence Font unleashes a rapid twirl of healing bolts at up to 6 allies within 25 yards, every 1 second for 2.5 seconds. Ooh, this seems a bit weird. Each bolt heals a target for 3,396 plus an additional 1,346 over 6 seconds. Gust of Mists will heal affects targets twice. Will heal affected targets twice. Okay, so that's another heal. These heals are very good in my opinion. They're very large and lots of dots. So it's sort of increasing survivability. So that's quite good. But they have got rid of my favourite heal, which annoys me. Enveloping Mist is also another big, massive, huge heal, but it's a dot heal, so it's kind of like Renew or Rejuvenation in Druids. Wraps the target in Healing Mists, healing for 37,054 over 6 seconds, increasing healing received from your other spells by 30%. 1.65 cast time. Okay, that's a bit effuse. A fast and efficient spell healing a target for 6,000. I haven't got that on my bar. But it's similar cast time as that. Okay, there we go. Just a main heal. It's like a simple heal ability. Detox removes all magic and poisons and disease effects from the target. Cracking Jade Lightning. Channeled Jade Lightning causing 26,240 nature damage over 3.5 seconds to the target and sometimes knocking back melee attackers. Now, in my opinion, that should heal you for a percentage of the damage it does, because you're a healing monk. I think all of these abilities should have a small dot heal that appears on you for doing them, kind of like a bonus in attacking. Or like triggers the dot on renewing mists, or like triggers some form of dot. Like there's a dot on there. Yeah, the 26,000. Like it should do a 50% version of renewing mists. Like they should all of them should have a chance, like a 10% or 20 or 30% chance of activating renewing mists. So if you hit all of them, it instantly cast it, but it does it over like 40 yards. So it's like an AoE heal. It's kind of like Tranquility for druids. But obviously, I don't design the game. It's up to the people at Blizzard. So yay. Blackout Kick. Will kick with a blast of chi energy, dealing 10,033 physical damage. Okay. Now, these talents have been changed slightly. I mean, the first two are very similar, and 75 is exactly the same. But I'm going to give Healing Elixir because it's a heal. Plus, it automatically like activates. It makes logical sense. Instantly dash to a friendly target and heal them for 10,000. That's quite cool, actually. It means you can just instantly run to a new target to heal them. But if it's a tank, you could die. That's the problem. You could get really badly injured. But with that, it will heal you some of it, so yeah. Zen Pulse. Trigger a Zen Pulse around an ally, dealing 6,174 damage to all enemies within 8 yards of the target. The ally is healed for 6,174 per enemy damaged. That's quite cool, actually. Those a torrent of chi energy up to 40 yards. I quite like that, actually, the Zen Pulse. I'm going to leave that there because it actually does damage. But yeah. This is just movement speed thing, so I'm going to go Chi Torpedo because you guys haven't seen it yet. Plus the fact that I don't really like it, but I like showing off. I want to show it off and see what the animations are like because they've probably changed. Life cycles anyway, let's move on. Enveloping Mists reduces the mana cost of your next Vivify or something by 20%, and Vivify reduces the mana cost for your next Enveloping Mist by 20%. So basically, when you trigger Enveloping Mists and Vivify, or whatever you call it, basically each one's reduced the mana cost by 20%. And I'm not lying, that's quite a large amount of mana. That's a few thousand mana saved each time you use it. But then you've got to think about which ones on the other bars look nice, or will help you heal, or will help you do damage, or help you restore mana. Spirit of the Crane, because you're a monk and you have to involve the crane. Spirit of the Crane. Teaching of the monastery causes each additional blackout kick to restore 0.65 mana. That's only useful if you are a attackive healer, and I don't like being attackive healer, I like being away when I'm healing. Mist Wrap. It sounds like some rat from Taco Bell or something, doesn't it? Some like wrap place. Like Dunkin' Donuts. What's the Bagel Nash? Like some wrap from Bagel Nash or something. Increases enveloping mist duration by 1 second and its healing bonus by 10. Jesus. You may now channel soothing mists while moving. Oh my god! That's really cool, actually. Enveloping mists increases the healing bonus by 10%. Yeah, I'm going Mist Wrap. I know that reduces mana, but that allows me to use channeling mists while moving around, so I'm dodging stuff and I'm still healing. Ring of Peace, you've already seen. But if you haven't, it basically, you create a ring around a friendly target for 8 seconds. Enemies in the ring that use a harmful spell will be knocked out of it. Not out of the ring. But I don't know whether they can go back in and do another one, but I guess they can't. Song of GG. Conjures a cloud of hypnotic mist that slowly travels forward. Enemies touched by the mist fall asleep disorientated for 20 seconds. Knocks enemies back. I got like Song of GG. Is that it is an ability. Awesome. I've already gone for that one. But if you want to go for any others, it's all like damage reduction. Diffuse magic, reduces magic damage you take by 60% for 6 seconds and transfers all currently active harmful spells effects on you back to the original cast if possible. That's an amazing tank ability. But so is that as well. Reduce all damage you take by 30% for the next 3 attacks that damage you for up to 15% or more of your maximum health castable while stunned. So that's a really good, these two are really good tanks or DPS abilities. But that's the outright sort of healing ability you go for. It kind of gives you a backup if you do get a large amount of attack damage. Now this one, you've probably seen on the right, there's the Jade Serpent statue. It's like, Jake, why wouldn't you go for that one? Because they've put it on a row where it's a really hard decision to make. Refreshing Jade Wind. Summon a whirling tornado around you, causing 6,946 healing over 4.9 seconds to up to 6 allies within 8 yards, and increases the healing effects of Essence Font by 20% while active. Essence Font is this one. Unleashes a rapid twirl of healing bolts, so it's kind of like a decent amount of healing. Evoke Chi-Ji the Red Crane. Summons the effigy of Chi-Ji the Red Crane. Chi-Ji heals nearby allies with Crane Heal for 5,557 health. Now, I'd definitely go for this one because it summons the Jade statue at the target location. When you channel Soothing Mists, the statue will also channel Soothing Mists on your target, healing 50% as much. So yeah, you go for that one out of doubt because you're a healing monk, aren't you? But yeah, now I have 2 full bars and I have to sort this out for healing stuff, but yeah, you know. You have to think about this sort of stuff. It's so annoying. Shove that on 7. And I can shove that down and then that down. Yay. Mana T reduces the cost of your spells by 50% for 10 seconds. Focus Thunder. Thunder Focus T now empowers your next 2 spells. Yay! Yeah, it empowers your spells. It's quite good for healing. Rising Thunder. Rising Sun Kick resets the remaining cooldown of Thunder Focus T. I'm going to go for that one. Right, so that's Healing Monks done. So now let's test this out. So I'm going to have to click on someone and heal. The damage abilities are all the same as the Alpha Windwalker, so yeah. Can I channel this? I can. Fuse. Now I can move with it. Let's do this. Now if I do this, it should... Yep, there we go. He's now getting healed. And then Vivify. And then Flipping Mists. He's getting tons of healing. And then you go Jing, Shield, S, Heal, massive huge heal, and then you get a free Vivify. Yeah, so that's healing. And it's still doing it. It still does it. So what this will allow me to do is move around and change positions, like jump over here if I'm in a raid, click on him, have a bit of a heal, and then that will jump and heal him. And if the same problem comes, I can just do this and go wee. And then while he's being healed, she'll get healed, and then he'll get, you know. So that's healing for you. On La Wakacho. Obviously, you can have other gear as well, like it's all intellect gear, but my thing didn't change properly. Now time for tanks! Yay! I hate tanks. I physically hate tanks. I hate them, and hate them, hate them. I really don't like monk tanks. Oh, hello, abilities. How are you? Let's have a looky here. Now, I see this Tiger Palm and Keg Smash. And roll. Effuse. Don't know what that is. I don't know what that is! Hey look, same talents that I've seen so many times before. Yay! So now I'm tank. I don't have a stance. But anyway. Let's get into this. Right. So there's 4 passives, as usual. Stagger. You should have attacks delaying 35% of physical damage instead taking it over 10 seconds. Affects magic attacks at half effectiveness. Sorry. Oh. I need a drink, 1 second. I've got a really sore throat. I really shouldn't be doing so many videos for you guys so often. But I know you enjoy it, so it's all good. Exclusive Brawler. Each time you are hit by a melee attack, you gain stacking 17% increased dodge chance until your next successful dodge. Also increases your attack bar by 17%. Jesus. Okay. That's obviously because I've only got 17% mastery. Yes. Apparently I have parry and dodge. Okay. Celestial Fortune. You have a chance equal to your critical strike chance to be healed for an additional 65% of amount healed. Okay. So there's Zen Pilgrimage that we've already had so many damn times. Because it's just all of them all over and over and over again. Zen Meditation. Now this is new. Reduces all damage taken by 60% for 8 seconds. Moving, being hit by a melee attack or taking another reaction will cancel the effect. Okay. So that's something you should down here because you kind of don't want to hit it. Transcendence we've already gone over so many times, but basically you will split from your body and your spirit, leaving your spirit behind for 15 minutes, and you can just walk around and then you can transcendence new locations, or you can swap back. Tiger Palm, attack with the palm of your hand dealing 4,173 damage, reduces the remaining cooldown on your bruise for 1 second. By 1 second, okay. Spear Hand Jab. Jab the target in the throat, interrupting spellcasting and preventing any spells from the School of Magic from being cast for 4 seconds. Roll we've already had. Resurrection. It just resurrects your friend or buddy or whatever. Have I got my staff active? My agility staff? No, I don't. There we go, I've got it active now. Yay! I don't want that one, I want a different one. I'll leave it like it is. Okay. Yay! You gotta love all this, like, versatility crap, don't you? Right, I'm up to page 1. Purifying Brew. Clears 50% of your damage delayed with Stagger. Shares charges with Iron Brew skin. Okay, so they're brews. So I want my brews to be there. And then you can come down a bit. Basically, that's a brew. That's a taunt, but it makes them run at you. Increased charge. Provoke incapacitates the target for 1 minute, limited to 1. But damage will remove the effect. Keg Smash! Yay! Gotta love Keg Smash! Smash a keg of brew on the target. Itchy face. Dealing 39,846 damage to all enemies within 8 yards and reducing their movement speed by 50% for 15 seconds. But then if you provoke them, it comes back to 100%, so, you know. Reduces the remaining cooldown on your brews by 4 seconds. Yay! Increases the damage you delay with Stagger by the additional 40% for 6 seconds. Shares charges with Purifying Brew. Okay, so it increases the damage you delay. Okay, so that makes the delay of damage bigger, whereas Purifying Brew clears 50%, so you kind of want to hit both at the same time. Oops. Kind of knocked my elbow on the desk there. Ow. Turns your skin to stone for 15 seconds, increases your current and maximum health by 20%, increases the damage you delay with stagger by additional 20%, and reduces all damage you take by 20%. Okay! Expel harm. Draw in the positive chi of all your healing spheres, and expel negative chi. Damage the nearest enemy by 20% of the amount healed. Okay, that's kind of like a heal. If I've already got my board, but a fast and efficient healing the target for 17,000. Have I got intellect on or agility? Yeah, I've got agility. Okay, I was just checking. I'm always very conscious. Kinda need that one, don't I? One second, let me just get this sorted. There we go. Things annoy me. It's annoying. Detox removes all poisons and shit. Cracking Jade Lightning, as you know, it channels Jade Lightning, causing 3,499 nature damage over 3.5 seconds to the target, and sometimes knocking back to melee attackers. Breath of Fire, breathe fire on targets in front of you, causing 8,377 fire damage. Targets affected by Keg Smash will also burn for 5,024 fire damage over 10 seconds. Blackout Strike. Strike with a blast of chi energy, dealing 20,415 physical damage. Okay, so that's going like that. Don't have that many abilities, that's what's worrying. Unless I've missed a page out. Nope, that's it. That's all I've got. Yay, so little abilities. Yippee-ki-yay. On to talents. Right, so these are all the same. A wave of chi energy flows through friends and foes, dealing 2,093 nature damage, or healing, left the same, bounces up to 7 times. Tiger Bomb also applies Eye of the Tiger, dealing 6,280 nature damage to the enemy, and obviously healing to the monk over 8 seconds. Hurls a torrent of chi energy up to 40 yards away, dealing 11,512 nature damage to all enemies, and 11,516 healing to the monk and all allies in its path. Casting Chi Burst does not prevent avoiding attacks. Okay. I quite like Chi Blast, so I'm going to go Chi Blast. There we go, here's Chi Blast. Shove that there because it fits. I'm going to go for Chi Torpedo, because you know, you guys didn't see it on the other one, I kind of made a mistake there. Light Brewing reduces the cooldown of Ice Skin Brew and Purifying Brew by 3 seconds and increases the maximum number of charges by 1. Okay, so I get 4 charges of them instead of 3. Black Ox Brew. Chug some Black Ox Brew, which instantly refills your energy on your Iron Skin Brew and Purifying Brew charges. Okay, so these two are kind of quite cool. Gift of the Mists. Gift of the Ox has up to 60% increased charge to trigger based on missing health. Gift of the Ox. Is that a passive thing? Yes, it is. When you take damage, you can have a chance to gain healing spears. Moving through this, a healing spear will heal you that much. Okay. I quite like that one actually. It fits with all the brews and stuff, doesn't it? Shove that on S. Ring of Peace. You basically drop a Ring of Peace down for 8 seconds, and any enemy that casts or makes a harmful spell or ability will be knocked out of the ring. Black Ox Statue, which doesn't make sense because on the healing one, the statue's down here, something. Summons a Black Ox Statue at the target location for 15 minutes, pulsing threats to all enemies within 30 yards. You may cast Provoke on the statue to taunt all enemies near the statue. Okay, I'm going to go for the statue. Because why wouldn't you go for the statue? I'm also going to go for Diffuse Magic. Explain why in a minute. Because Healing Elixir, you drink a healing elixir, healing you for 50% of your maximum health. Healing elixir will automatically trigger if you drop below 35% health and the charge is available. Dampen harm reduces all damage you take by 30% for the next 3 attacks that damage you for 50% or more of your maximum health castable while stunned. But diffuse magic reduces magic damage you take by 60% for 6 seconds and transfers all current active harmful spells effects on you back to the original caster if possible. That's quite cool for a tank. Shove that on 1. There we go. And then this one. Rushing Jade Wind summons a whirling tornado around you, causing 11,304 damage over 5 seconds to enemies within 8 yards. Summons an effigy of Nuizao? Zao? I don't know. The Black Ox for 45 seconds. He attacks your primary target and taunts it. He also frequently stomps, damaging all nearby enemies. Special delivery, drinking Iron Skin or Purifying Brew has a 35% chance to toss a keg high into the air that lands nearby after 3 seconds, dealing 37,690 damage to all enemies within 8 yards, reducing the movement. Okay, I'm going for that one. I don't care about that, that just seems awesome. Now, level 100 ones, final ones, but do remember, these aren't the final actual talents, these are just the ones you get from that's currently live, so these are pre-patch ones. Obviously I can't show you the 110 ones because I don't have alpha or beta, so if you want me to get that, tweet at Blizzard ridiculously so I can get it. Yay! Exclusive dance. Purifying Brew now clears an additional 50% of damage delayed by stagger. It also grants up to 50% dodge and damage done for 6 seconds, based on the level of staggered damage purified. Okay, so that just stops stagger from doing damage on me. Stagger just shrugs off attacks, delaying 55% of the physical damage. Blackout combo. Blackout Strike also empowers your next ability. Take upon damage increased by 200%. Breath of Fire, cooldown reduced by 6 seconds. Keg Smash reduces the remaining cooldown of your brews by 2 seconds. Additional 2 seconds. Iron Skin Brew pauses stagger damage for 3 seconds. Purifying Brew grants you a stack of exclusive Brawler. Oh Jesus, that's quite cool. High Tolerance. Stagger delays an additional 10% of incoming damage. You gain up to 50% haste based on the current level of stagger. Now what does haste actually do? Increases attack speed, spellcasting speed, and energy regeneration. But Blackout Combo seems awesome. So now look at that talent. I mean, obviously there's a few that I may change. Like, I may go for this one or this one. I may go for this one, I may go for that one. This one's a bit of choice, this was a bit choice, this one's choice too. I would go for that one just because of the bonuses, but that's quite good as well. And I'm going to show you Chi Torpedo. Whee! Whee! Yay! Let's have a look at the damage it does. Jeez. Rawr. Someone's healing me massively. Thank you. I can't move with that, no. I could do this. Cha! Cast it then. There we go. And that's it for today, guys. I have to love this. Kayacha! So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this. I also hope you enjoyed the fact that I'm a monk. I'm a panda monk called Warcraft Cho, who looks downright perfect right now. Look at that. Perfect. Perfect. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Remember, hit like and subscribe and comment down below any classes you want me to go over. They'll probably maybe all done by this point when this comes out, but I'm filming it a few days before it actually comes out because I'm currently having to move out of my current flat and I have no internet yet. So yes, I'm having to do that right this second. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed. Remember to hit like and subscribe. Check out all my other WoW PTR videos if you want. It will be in a playlist, and some will be in the cards. I've also done the Broken Shore one on one of my first ever videos for PTR. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this. Hope if you do play monks and you want me to tell you some more stuff about it, or if you want me to correct me on some talents that you felt were better, then comment them down below as well. Obviously on all of them. But anyway, thanks for watching. I thank you for watching all my long videos now. I know they're really long, but I do prefer doing one long video rather than 3 half an hour long videos, because I prefer to give you one video where you can all watch it. You guys will enjoy it more because you can watch the whole class overview instead of just one spec, so you can make a decision on all specs without having to click off the video effectively. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll leave you now. Remember to hit like and subscribe. I'll see you next time for another PTR video. Hope you enjoy that one. Goodbye.